Hey! Are you ready for a quick IQ check? Then welcome on board. Lucas wants to go to the circus, but he can't because his grades are bad. He's challenged by two clowns to solve a riddle for free entry. This riddle goes like this. What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing? The correct answer is the elephant's shadow. A shadow can be as large as the object casting it, yet it has no weight. A wealthy singer, Robert Mars, was attacked in a luxury hotel room. The detective invited to investigate this case questions several suspects. The hotel chef claims that he was cooking a special dish for Robert when the accident happened. The bellhop says he was busy with luggage because many new guests arrived at once. And the maid states that she cleaned Robert's room in the morning, and at that time, everything was fine. Have you guessed who's behind the attack? The bellhop is hiding something. Have you noticed that he had Robert's suitcases? There was a tag on one of the bags. Doesn't it seem weird to you? It's definitely suspicious. Judges noticed that robots were competing instead of humans in a sports competition. Help them identify the robots among the athletes. Have a look. This athlete has visible gears in her head. She's adjusting her leg with a screwdriver. This one is wearing a mask. She must be hiding robotic features. A mad scientist caught Diana and locked her in a small room. There were no windows and the door was locked. But there was a note on the table. It was from the scientist. JFMAM. JASOND. Guess the missing letter and I'll set you free. 5 minutes later, Diana was already running away from the strange place. She managed to figure out that the missing letter was J. How did she do it? Those were the first letters of the month from January to December, and the sixth letter, J, stood for June. Criminals who have just escaped from jail have stolen important blueprints from Mark's lab. Now, they need to escape through one of three places: a police station, a room where a birthday party is taking place, or a bank during peak hours. Which option is the best? The birthday party. The thieves in their orange jumpsuits would blend in best since their bright costumes are quite common at such gatherings. They'll likely seem less suspicious there. Look at these people attentively. Can you figure out who's not from Earth? It must be the guy on the right. The guy on the left must be wearing a Halloween costume. But look at his blue eyes. They seem to be absolutely human. Now look at the eyes of the guy on the right. Those narrow black slits. Ugh, creepy. How about this image? Can you spot anyone who doesn't look like us Earthlings? It's that lady on the left. Have you noticed a couple of extra eyes hiding in her hair? These Formula One drivers are about to take part in a race. Which of them is from another planet? That guy over there. He's leaving a trail of slime behind. A man sitting in a car sees 3 doors: a bronze door, a silver door, and a golden door. Which door should he open first? Surely, he needs to open his car door first. Look at this man and 3 women attentively. Can you figure out which of them is his real wife? It must be the girl on the left. Look, unlike the other 2 girls, she has nothing in her hands. At the same time, the man is holding a purse, which, to be honest, isn't his style at all. Why did they kick Cinderella out of the football team? To crack this riddle, you need to think outside the box. Because she ran away from the ball. Haha, gotcha. Matthew reported seeing a vampire on his street. The detective came to investigate 3 new neighbors. Kevin had just moved there after divorcing his wife. Sam bought a house in the neighborhood after earning a lot of money. And Farley moved there to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. Have you guessed which of them is the vampire? It's Kevin. You see, Sam is talking to the detective outside in the sun, and Farley has a mirror in his house. Vampires can do neither of these things. It makes Kevin suspect number 1. Raphael, an agent, must disable the alarm on an alien ship by pressing 4 correct buttons simultaneously. Can you help him figure out which buttons to press? The buttons with slightly worn symbols are the ones used most frequently. I'm nothing more than holes tied to other holes. At the same time, I'm as strong as steel, but not as stiff as a pole. What am I? I'm a chain. I have an eye, but I can't see. I have no limbs, but I'm still faster and stronger than any man alive. Who am I? I'm a hurricane. At around 8 p.m., Melissa was walking in the park. Suddenly, she saw a guy lying on the ground. His bike was nearby, in the bushes. Melissa helped him sit up, and he told her that he'd been cycling through the park when someone had thrown something at him. He fell down and blacked out. Melissa had 4 suspects. Hannah said she'd been on a morning run and hadn't seen anything. Ryan said he'd taken his dog for a walk and they'd been in another part of the park. And Michael and Laura said they'd come to have a picnic and had been busy with the food. Do you know who's lying? Hannah. It's evening. How could she have her morning run? One guy was going to an amusement park. At one point, he arrived at a crossroads. There was a sign. Blueville, right. Amusement park, left. The guy stood there for a while, and then, terribly upset, he went home. Why? He thought the amusement park had really left. Once a powerful magician arrived at a small town. His visit caused strange occurrences. Can you find all the oddities in these scenes? Okay, let's start with those crosswalk lines. They're painted incorrectly. Then, a disembodied hand over there is writing by itself. Ugh, creepy. Oh look, a zombie is crawling out of the maintenance hole. Chef George lost his favorite knife just before the cafe was to open. George suspected his neighbors. Damien, the owner of a dry cleaner, and Alan, a toy store owner. Can you figure out who the thief is? Damien is the thief. Have you noticed George's knife in one of the washing machines in Damien's dry cleaner? It might be an attempt to sabotage the cafe opening. Billy brings some of his mom's jewelry to school. Sam, a feared bully, steals this jewelry and hides it like a pirate treasure. Luckily, Billy finds a map in Sam's bag. The instruction says, make 15 steps south and 5 steps east to find the treasure. But even though Billy follows the instructions to a T, he can't find the jewelry. Why? It's simple. Billy misjudged his step size. His steps are smaller than Sam's due to their height difference, so Billy dug in the wrong spot. But if he adjusts the step size, he will definitely find the treasure. Police officer Cheryl Adams was walking along the river, taking some pictures she needed for her case, when a man crashed into her. The man started to apologize. Someone had stolen his wallet and he was trying to catch the thief. He explained that he was painting his boat and his wallet was next to him. Then he got distracted, and when he turned back, the wallet wasn't there anymore. Cheryl understood that the thief couldn't have gone far. They ran to the nearby pier. There were 4 people there. After looking at them attentively, the police officer knew who the thief was. Now, it's your turn to figure it out. It's the man who's talking on the phone. There's some green paint on his left pant leg.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.